This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, a state of war would exist between us.
On the 3rd of September 1939, Britain declared war on Germany, beginning almost 6 years of conflict. 2 days earlier, Hitler had invaded Poland, an action which began the countdown to war. Now, over 3 programmes, we're revealing exactly what happened on each of those critical days leading up to war. Hour by hour, minute by minute. I'm JJ Chalmers, a former Royal Marine and a proud veteran. I want to discover whether people were terrified at the prospect of war or resigned to it. And I want to know what they did to prepare for what they thought was about to happen.
They're putting trenches in, they've got bulldozers in, they're putting gun emplacements in, they're camouflaging the airport.
I do hate Hitler for bringing this terrible thing on us all.
I'm Raksha Dave, and I'm experiencing for myself what the threat of war really felt like.
Go! Go on!
And getting hands-on with wartime machines and equipment.
The vision is really narrowed.
In this episode, we follow the nail-biting events of the 1st of September 1939, 54 hours before the war began.
He said, don't worry, I'll be back in a couple of years, although it transpired it was over 5 years before he got back.
As homes across Britain braced themselves for a possible German invasion.
German bombers were bombing the life out of Poland, and people thought that they were next.
As one of the strangest wartime evacuations began,
2 giant pandas. When Germany's invading Poland, pandas are on the move in London.
and as new recruits were trained to kill.
You need to punch between the ribs, twist it to open up an air gap to enable you to pull it back out again.
This is the story of the 3 days that took us to war.